everyone, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and it is another week in the 12 Weeks of Christmas 2022 collab with myself and Brian at B&D Crafts and More, as well as other collabs who've jumped in on the playlist with us. You'll find links to their channels all down below. Please go pay them a visit and see what they're up to. The idea behind 12 Weeks of Christmas 2022 is to get some of those Christmas projects done and out of the way, whether it be Christmas cards, or you just want to play with Christmas papers, or you have an abundance of 6x6 Christmas pads for my channel. This is the time to do it. Test run some cookie recipes. Get some early Christmas shopping out of the way and wrap those presents. Whatever you want to do Christmas related, this is the place to be. Now for me, I'm working with 6x6 paper pads and 6x6 one-sheet templates, which means we will make either cards or junk journal embellishments from one 6x6 sheet of paper. Now this week, we are working with this template from spteacherspet.blogspot.com. Link will be in the description box down below. And we're going to be able to make 4 cards this week. Next Sunday, we will make 4 junk journal embellishments for our pages, or for our junk journals. So, here is what you will need. Of course, your 6x6 sheet of paper. And this is the template, and if you want, bring it up and do a screenshot. We have 4 inches and 2 inches. These are at an angle, so this is a little bit different. Now, here's what I recommend. Remember, I suggested the easiest way to do this is cut your first continuous line first when you cut these out. So you're going to cut your bottom strip 3/4 inches by 6 inches off the bottom, okay? Then you're going to turn it and you're going to cut a 2-inch wide strip off of your remaining. That's going to leave you this to do a 1.5 inch strip here, but you're going to measure up 1.5 inches here, but you're going to measure up 2.5 inches here. So this is a whole inch wider than over here. And that's going to give you your angles. Now they're great for the Christmas cards we're doing today, but they're also going to be really great tuck spots for our journal next week. So, let me see if I can find a piece of the paper. I'll tell you what happened. I had this, and there's the sheet that I had ready to go. And all my templates, everything was cut out. Woohoo! I was looking for these and I couldn't find them, so I wound up having to redo them. So they fit just like that. And there's your 4 pieces, okay? So we had those, and then I couldn't find them, so I redrew them. Go figure. It's been one of those weeks. I had this all recorded earlier this week, and then I went to upload it, and I got it uploaded to iMovie just fine. It worked great. But apparently videos over 20 minutes long are not going to save to my phone to where I can get them on the computer. Because while I was showing them on my phone, showing them in iMovie, when I'd go to upload them to my computer, they just didn't exist. So instead of a craft along today, we're going to do just a quick walkthrough. Now I chose this paper from my stack of designer series paper for the retired Stampin' Up set. And I really like this. And I found that this bluish tone in here really matched our retired cardstock color, Peacock. Pretty in Peacock? Yes, Pretty Peacock. And so that's what I used, is either Pretty in Peacock or the Very Vanilla cardstocks for these. Here's one. Well, this is the 2 by 5 3/4, or 5 1/4. What I did was I trimmed it off a little smaller, matted it on the Very Vanilla, and then matted it on here. So just because you cut it, say 2 inches by 5 1/4, doesn't mean you have to leave it 2 inches by 5 1/4. If you want to mat it, play with it. This is from the K & Company Christmas Cheer Chip Box, and I've used those on a couple of things. And then I brought in our bling, and this is on the Pretty Peacock. Then I have this one in the Pretty and Peacock, and this is where I used the 3/4 inch by 6 inch strip. Trimmed it down to fit the front of a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. Added some of our frayed ribbon in the Very Vanilla underneath. And then this, I have a whole package of these from Hobby Lobby. And I just added Santa Claus and a little more bling. Okay, this one is incomplete. I added some of the Dollar Tree ribbon with that larger 4 by 3 3/4. But I'll stamp a sentiment directly down here just as soon as I can get to my stamps. And hopefully that's going to be towards the end of next week, so I can get these finished up. And then for my fourth one, this is that 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. Again, added a little bit of that vintage ribbon, and then another one of the Can Company pieces up here. So there are my 4 cards for this week. And puts me 4 cards closer to having my Christmas cards finished and ready to go in the mail. Now, next week, remember, we're going to take these same cards, these same templates, and I may or may not use the same paper. I'll see, but we will cut the same template pieces out, and we will make junk journal embellishments. Now, I did pull out my papers for that. I know for sure that I'm going to use this cream copy paper. I'm going to use the green copy paper. I'm going to use some of the green ledger paper. I'm also going to bring in some of these other pieces that I can fold and turn them into shorter pages inside. So we have lots to play with, and hopefully maybe by next week I'll have a chance to actually have the pages put together, because remember, I'm going to have all these embellishments from every week or every other week of this challenge to fit into that Christmas journal. So if I don't get it next week, well, I promise I'll have it done before the end, so that then you're seeing how it comes together, and then you'll be seeing the final flip through. So in the meantime, I do have stacks, 4 boxes and an envelope from Spectrum Art Creations. I need to do this haul video so I can get these out of the boxes and get them put away. I've got Halloween from Timmy. I've got papers, new toys to play with, and I have another box that should be due in here next week. So maybe I'll just wait for this next box to come in and then do everything at once. But a Spectrum Art Creations haul is coming. I'm also going to I'm thinking about putting something new together on the channel, so be on the lookout for a new project. But in the meantime, I got crafting to do. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Oh yeah, and come back later this afternoon where I will have an updated version of my prompt journal, October Day 2022 prompt journal with Pink Oddbird and Release the Craftin'. That will be on here later this afternoon. You don't want to miss that. So I will see you later this afternoon. Creative blessings.